How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. We're back with the Typhlosion team, and we're playing against the most generic team known to man. God, that's a boring team. It's just the team. This is just the team. I'm a Typhlosion and Brute Bonnet. The only issue with that, really, I think, is if they lead chien-pao Iron Hands. But if I go how do I cover chien-pao Iron Hands? I bring my own Iron Hands in the back. That covers that relatively well, and then I bring... Is it Pao Azu in the back? If I bring Azu, I've just got no speed is the issue. I feel I'm kind of forced to bring Pao here. Yeah, I'll bring Pao. Let's do this. So I have a very bold game plan here, which is click Rage Powder and click Eruption. I'm an intelligent man with many thoughts. Like I said, the one thing that gets around that is like Fake Out plus Sucker Punch. Or actually, well, Fake Out plus Urshifu would also do the same thing. But yeah, Iron Hands in the back covers for both of those relatively well. I guess I could have also gone Tornadus here and just gone for like Sunny Day Solar Boom. Could have been interesting to counter an Ursh lead. I don't know. I feel like weirdly my own Iron Hands matchup is actually not very good. Actually, my Iron Hands matchup is terrible. Hold on. So, let's think. We've got Typhlosion doesn't do that much damage to AV Iron Hands. Brute Bonnet is weak to Iron Hands. Tornadus is weak to Iron Hands. Azumarill kind of goes even-ish, but is still weak to Iron Hands. chien-pao is weak to Iron Hands, and Iron Hands is Iron Hands. If your answer to a Pokemon is itself. They did the thing I didn't want them to do. Very cringe. Sash and AV, yep, that's pretty standard. I'm going to do the safe and sensible play here, which is I do this, I Terra Water, and I Spore into the Iron Hands. Terra was maybe a bit preemptive. Let's Fake Out. Just Sucker Punch. Okay, fine. That works. Flinch, very nice. Do they have anything that switches in on a Drain Punch here? They've got Flutter potentially. But I don't think I really care too much about Flutter coming in there. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go for Spore into Iron Hands. They could go Terra Grass, but if they go Terra Grass, they just leave themselves weak to Typhlosion back end. I could maybe try to repivot here, actually. I think... It's like chien-pao wants to switch. Is it a Sacred Sword? Okay. Well, you break your own Sash. Works for me. Outspeed, I Spore, and then I will just Drain Punch and kill that chien-pao. That's fine. Okay, so their most dangerous source of priority here against Typhlosion is now gone. Bonk. That is a strength fight, but sure, we'll take it. That works out very nicely for me. Iron Hands yet again is going crazy. I guess I could have gone for the Spore play there and switched Iron Hands into... okay, there's Flutter Mane. Special attack boost to Flutter, that's fine. I'm going to go for Switch Typhlosion and Spore, I think. I feel like they might want to protect her against potential Heavy Slam. If they attack here into Typhlosion, they get Spored. And if they attack into... Yeah, that's the effect. So I get to reposition with Typhlosion for free. Which is very nice. Spore hits nothing. Let's chill, stay asleep. Okay, very nice. And now, I think I just go for Sucker Punch and Eruption. They could switch Flutter here, I guess, into like Dragonite, Tank and Eruption. But still gonna do a lot of damage. We're gonna Terra. Is Terra Fairy? I think Terra Water actually. Is Terra Fairy. Okay. They might live the double up now, actually. Which would be unfortunate. Yeah, that's not looking great. Eruption. How much does this do? Ah, so close. Especially when we lost the bonnet. I think that's fine. Bonnet drops. They stay asleep another turn, which is actually kind of potentially game winning here. I will bring in my guy chien-pao. Yeah, and now it's just Eruption and Ice Spinner. I think that's pretty much game over. Like, chien-pao now just outspeeds the whole team. We've seen its special attack boosting Flutter Mane, so they're not max speed, obviously. So I outspeed that. Erupt again. Now we are cooking. That is in Ice Spinner range. Guys. Yeah, getting all like getting max sleep turns on Iron Hands there was kind of lucky. I think if Iron Hands had woken up and gotten some damage down on Typhlosion, that may have changed things. Draculos's use that again. Oh, Dragonite. Oh, you're dead. You are cooked. Erupt. Spin. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay, Typhlosion actually got to cook a little bit that game. Now it's just a case of making sure I had him in the right position. Which I did. Because I think, like, the way I played particularly early game is a good example of how you often want to kind of think about approaching matchups with these kind of more proactive teams. By proactive teams, what I mean by that is, like, you have a strategy, which, in this case, is spamming Eruption with Typhlosion. Which forces your opponent to react to it. So you're forcing your opponent to play reactively, you're playing proactively. And with teams like that, a lot of the time your best course is to go, okay, can they deal with my proactive plan? If so, what is their answer to my proactive plan? Which in that case was the Iron Hands plus Urshifu or chien-pao lead. And then I went, okay, I have contingency for that, and I can cover for it. So that's generally a pretty solid way of playing kind of proactive teams like this. Anyway, there's another matchup on our screen, and it's Sun, which is actually kind of difficult, I think. Ooh, this feels weird. I don't know if I like this matchup. I do like Typhlosion here, strangely. Can I go Tornadus Typhlosion here? Ah, if there's Sash on the Lilligant, that doesn't really work. This is a tough matchup. I kind of like Iron Hands Typhlosion. The problem with Typhlosion being my only big special attacker is I don't really have much to deal with Torkoal. If they lead in DD Armarouge, Typhlosion's very bad. If they lead in DD Armarouge, I could go for... Yeah, I think Brute Bonnet works if they lead in DD Armarouge. I think... I don't know what I'm bringing to this one. Do this for back end. This is a weird matchup. I don't know if I like this, because in theory, some boosted eruptions work in my favour, but they have Flash Fire Armarouge and 3 fire resists. Like, I can lock into Shadow Ball, but like I said, if they need DD Armarouge, then locking into Shadow Ball is never a good idea. They go DD Zard. Oh, that's fine. I think. His Scarf. And only they will be faster than me with Scarf. I think I just want to save my guy until endgame here. Terra Water Spore. Zard is naturally faster than Typhlosion, I believe. Yeah, because Hisuian Typhlosion is 95 base speed rather than the 100 that regular Typhlosion is. So Charizard has the drop in speed wise, so I can't necessarily stay in there and just try and tank an attack. Maybe we could have done, I guess. They were helping him, that's terrifying. Heat Wave. Then dodged. Okay, Iron Hands is the better dodge there. And you go to sleep. Okay. That is, I would consider that to be a good turn 1. So I have the obvious play of just wild charging and sporing here. Which I think I will go for. Okay. No follow me, this go for a this can be like 3 damage. That's absolutely not worth going for in my opinion. Okay, Scarf Zard's down, which is nice. That means that my Typhlosion is now the fastest thing on the field. I'll charge. Flutter Mane, okay. I mean, I can heavy slam that. Speed booster, okay, so another threat to my Scarf. I'm just going to do something daft, just double into it. I'm guessing this is going to be like Terra Fairy Gleam or something. That's the Terra Fairy, yep. I'll Terra Fairy Moonblast just to take out my DD stays schnoozing, very nice. Moonblast, yep. Yeah, the reason why I have the double into Flutter Mane there is because the DD's not a problem at the moment, and this was very much a case of like you can't deal with both these threats, and now this gives me an opportunity to just bring in my Typhlosion and click Eruption. And I'm gonna guess Eruption Seed Bomb. Here comes Typhlosion. Helmet and Lucian Photosynthesis. Booster energy there. I'm gonna Erupt, and I'm going to Seed Bomb. I'm not gonna go for a Shadow Ball here, because... Oh wait, no, it's Terra Fairy, so there's no point going for Shadow Ball anyway. But even if they had Terra Fairy, I'm not going Shadow Ball, because indeed you can redirect it. I'm just gonna press my big fire move. I'm an intelligent human being with intelligent thoughts. I don't know what they would do here. Flutter Mane's guaranteed a sleep turn. Indeed, possibly go for a Trick Room here, but I think that favours me more than them. Eruption does a lot of damage, okay. Seed Bomb, yes, they are going for Trick Room with Indeedee. We take out the Flutter. Is it Torkoal back on maybe? They stay asleep. Okay, I'm getting fortunate with sleep turns these last couple of games. But, like, I'm guessing it's Torkoal back end. So what, you're setting up Trick Room and then Torkoal can't necessarily break through the Typhlosion here. I just put it to sleep. Okay. Oh, an attack boost. Lovely. Right, what's the bets on how much damage Eruption does to Torkoal here in the sun? Please don't quit the game. Okay, I want to see how much this does. Actually, slightly less than I thought it would. Oh. Go to sleep. Nap time. There you go. So we had a couple of good examples there of how we can get Typhlosion to work on this team, which is nice, because last episode we didn't really get to use Typhlosion very much. This episode it's been 2 games of position Typhlosion, press big fire move. GG's. Which is what the team often wants to do. Like I said, it's a very hyper-offensive team, so it is very reliant on positioning a lot of the time. So, like I said, both of those games it was very much a case of I'm going to lead with my proactive offensive threat, which is going to be Typhlosion plus, in this case, Brute Bonnet. We did both games, but like, Tornadus works as well against faster teams. And then it's about having a contingency for whatever's going to sit in front of that. So in this case, like Scarf Zard outspeeding it is a problem, because it's going to reduce the power of future eruptions. But yeah, my AV Iron Hands in the back deals with that quite well. Iron Hands actually, what I'm learning over the course of the last couple of episodes, is Iron Hands complements Hisuian Typhlosion very well. So I kind of like that pairing. That pairing has felt kind of nice. Like both of those last games, the contingency plan for the anti-Typhlosion lead always involved Iron Hands, which is nice. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed having fast Typhlosion and clicking funny button. Yeah, if you enjoyed, please do leave a like on the video, sub to the channel if you haven't done so already, and go follow me on Twitch. Like I said last time, I will start streaming again afterwards, so I apologise, it's been a while, but I've been very busy with actual real life stuff, and now I'm busy with practicing for Worlds, but I'll be back streaming after Worlds, so follow me on Twitch so you don't miss anything there, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.